Where do we turn? The skinny dudes and the muscly dudes don't understand what we're going through. Our fellow porky fat buggers, we don't want to learn from them because what the hell would they know? So where does one go when you're on a weight loss journey and you're carrying way too much pounds? Well, let's try and figure that out together. All right, so you remember I said to you about, I don't know how many episodes ago it was, but in real time it was 3 months ago. So I'm here with Tim Romeril. Tim, thanks for hanging.
Morning, mate. How you going?
Yeah, good, bud. I'm looking at a new man from the 3 months ago guy we interviewed. So as you know, we grabbed Tim, pulled him aside mere minutes after he'd signed a $40,000 check, made a commitment to drop. How much were you wanting to drop?
15 kicks.
Is that what it was? From 123
to 108.
to 108.
Yeah.
That's exactly, yeah. That's one, and it was 123.7 to 108.7.
Yeah.
And all right, mate. So give us the rundown of how it was in those early days after writing the check, and you got to tell your missus about it.
Yeah, so I suppose initially to go home and explain that to the cook that there's 40 grand of money we don't really have to throw away on the line. You can imagine the first morning when the alarm goes off and I'm hitting for the snooze button. The reaction that I got was a fair few nudges in the back and a foot in the back of the arse to get out of bed with some explanatory saying, "Get out, you fat, you know what."
But in all seriousness,
now that's
was the marriage on the line?
Not on the line because she supports what I do, but
would have been close though. That wouldn't have been nice.
Look, I think she knows it was the kick I needed.
Wow.
Yeah, and once again we've discussed the overweight stresses that people have. Like my mother's just had
And you're talking to us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the people listening to this, that's us.
My mum just had a gastric bypass where she's had 80% of her stomach removed, and see, my wife can't understand the pressure that she goes and the mindset that she's had to make that decision to have that life change where you can only eat a small portion of food for the rest of your life, and only people that are overweight experience that battle. That you can get into her mindset and go, yeah, well, this is it's very, very, very hard to change it.
Yeah.
Change your life and change your mindset and lose the weight. So, 15 kilos in 30 days is in 3 months is a very, very big challenge. And but it was something that I think I really needed to do to get on top of my demons. And it's really been holding me back my whole life. And I just need to make that commitment that it was going to be done. And my wife was fantastic with that, and so was so the whole family. So it's and it's not just the exercise, it's the junk food, and it's the lifestyle that we leave as a family.
Yep.
So that's to get that big commitment across the line, it was always going to be a lot of hard work, and look, it was. But I believe now we've changed that the mindset, and we're into a better spot.
Yeah, cool, mate. I love what you said about your mum, because no one but you, me, people listening to this can understand that if that's what it takes, we'll mutilate our own insides via a surgery in order to somehow get it so that we don't do this thing that's killing us. You know what I mean? So isn't that amazing? For you, it was a 40 grand check. For her, it was a surgery, to change her insides of her body. We'll do whatever it takes. So give us an idea of, and I suppose one of the challenges that you, me, that everyone who's carrying a few extra kilos or a lot of extra weight has struggled with is everyone's got their opinion and everyone's got their way that they tell you is right. There's the high fat, high protein. There's the no fat, high protein, no carb. There's the nothing but juice, which in effect juice is just carbohydrates, Everyone's got a way and they all seem to work. So for fear of adding to the confusion, what was your methodology that did it?
Look, there were lots of different fat things we tried, but I think push come to shove, you just got to cut the bullshit. You got to cut the crap. I know for me, I'd be driving home from work and I'd be driving through McDonald's, grabbing a couple of cheeseburgers with a coffee. I'd be getting home and mostly the meals would be prepared, and I'd be throwing the greens in the bin and throwing the protein, the steak a bit into a couple of bits of bread and eating that by itself, and then sitting on the couch 10 minutes later thinking, oh, geez, I'm hungry. I'd be fetching for the chocolate bar. I'd be fetching for the bag of chips to add the salt to the sugar I just had. And then with a mouthful of salt and vinegar chips, I'd be looking for something like a can of Coke to wash it down. So when you really peg it back, it's not brain surgery. What you're putting in your gob is going to make that difference. So just as a minimum to cut that shit out of you. Like I haven't had a soft drink for 3 months now. Haven't had a chocolate bar. Haven't been through McDonald's. Just making better choices. We went to the boat show and the pool show with the family, and the kids are all like, oh, can I have nuggets and chips and sausage rolls? And usually that's where we'd be heading in the cafeteria. But we still went to the cafeteria. We grabbed 4 bottles of water. We grabbed 4 wraps, ham and salad wraps. Pretty much it was the same money anyway. We just sat down as a family and made the better choice. And I think that was a sort of a moment where we thought, well, we don't have to always just be having McDonald's or having a pie or a chicken parma or whatever it be. You can make those choices, but it is making that choice that makes the big difference. And I think that's the biggest win that I've had, is that the whole family's just really on board.
Dude, that's moving, man, to know that influenced, even in those few occasions where the whole family was out, that the kids made a better choice.
Yeah.
Do you reckon they did it to support Dad and they knew that they couldn't harp on about the nuggets? Or you reckon that you inspired them to want the actual ham and salad?
Look, I think, and look, it is, when your son comes up to you or your daughter comes up and at 5 or 8 years old and says, oh, you're fat, Dad, and they're not meaning any malice by it, they're just telling it as it is. It's just,
there's no filter there.
There's no filter. And like I said yesterday, it's another big motivator for me was, we didn't grow up in a real fat household where we had access to soft drink and we weren't getting takeaway every second night. But my kids have got that lifestyle at the moment. We're out a lot and we're living a fast life and having that. I'm overweight, living in a good lifestyle, being raised in a good family, and my kids are sort of subjected to the junk that I'm putting on them. So it's a big motivator for me not to really be driving that through them as well.
I love that, how you kind of putting their early health choices on your back, and mate, that's making
worse now. There's more processed, more sugar, more crap than there would have been 30 years ago when I was growing up, and now it's just, you've got a responsibility to your little kids as well that are just innocent, and they can't say no to McDonald's. They don't understand that Macca's is bad. Obviously I do when I'm driving through, but they don't have that choice. You got to make it for them, I suppose. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, for sure. And in wrapping up, we weighed in. The timing was yesterday. 108.7 was the goal. Mate, you filmed a video for me. Just fill the crowd in. Some 90 days ago, you were 123.7. Was that it? 123.7. Goal was 108.7. What'd that scales on that thing say for those who can't see the video?
So we got to just under 106.
Just under 106.
Just over 106.
Yeah. So there you go.
Look, it wasn't anything commando-ish. And that's the biggest thing for, I'm not Arnold Schwarzenegger. I didn't have to do 3 million push-ups and sit-ups every morning. You just had to get your ass out of bed, kicking along a little bit, reducing what you eat, making better choices, and it really can be done. Yes, to lose 17 kilos in 90 days is a big mission, but I don't really think it was Superman anything I did. I didn't do anything super-ish. It was just commitment to doing the right thing, and I think anyone could do it. One of my best friends, she just lost 75 kilos. But she's just cut the shit. Yeah. So you may have seen her on. She's from Victoria, so there's been a couple today tonight, and she was on all the news she's heading up for the New York Marathon in a couple of weeks.
Good on her.
But she's lost 75 kilos in the last sort of year and a half, just by changing her lifestyle.
Yeah.
And there was no fad diet. She just cut the crap, and I think that's the moral of the story.
Yeah,
cut the crap, get your ass just off the couch, and
Yeah. And mate, without the wolf at your heels of that check, now that challenge has passed, where to from here? Where are we going to see Tim Romeril in a year?
Well, look, I was at the gym this morning. I had a couple eggs. I didn't have the bacon. I just had the better choice. Half an hour on the treadmill this morning, 10 minutes in the sauna. It's just, that's for me. I just need to get up and do half an hour to an hour's worth of work in the morning and make better choices, and hopefully we can just keep pushing the dream.
Yeah. So, and you told me about, our mutual friend Aaron has put another. This time it's carrot. This time it's not stick.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's not a punishment. This time it's a reward. Tell us about that reward and how committed you are to get there.
So if I get to 95 kilos, which is now another 11 down, I get a free Sansoni suit. So it's probably about a $2,000 suit. So I'm looking. Yeah, not only will I be looking good, I'll be stylable as well. So we're aiming for that now.
Mate, I can't wait to chuck a photo of you in that suit up on the Facebook page. Tim, thanks a million it's personal shit that you've shared with us, man, both in our little mentoring group here and even on this stupid podcast that only 1 or 2 people listen to. So, man, I know what it takes for you to share with us, bud, and I really, really appreciate it, man.
That's great, mate, and I hope that inspires anybody. If it can inspire anybody, it'd be worth doing. That's the main thing.
Thanks a million, Tim. See you, man.
I went to sleep happy in love. slipped away from the world I thought I knew. How was I to know? All I dream of was you. To face a new day and face my friend, I knew that my vision had met its end. And the only thing in the world that makes me feel alright is knowing I can make my dreams last for more than one night. So I'm keeping the dream alive. I'm trying so hard to survive. The love that I found was when I was asleep. It took a dream to find a love I could keep. So now I'm keeping my dream alive. Weary with toil, I haste me to my bed. But then begins a journey